So how did you come about this jamming thing?
I bought it online through Jumia.
How much did you buy it?
How much?
How much? Yes.
No, don't mention it. How many did you buy?
I bought 3.
Okay. For what purpose? Do you have you are IRT staff?
No, I'm not an IRT staff.
So what are you doing?
When these people want to bring car for me, when they rob car, they put it in the car, they on it. Once they on it, it will make the car not to be tracked. So they will bring it to me. I don't rob. They always take cars, they bring to me and I buy. I buy stuff.
So how do you use this thing? How does it work so that you say they bring cars?
Once they rob car, they'll put this in the car and turn it on. Once they turn it on, the car will not be able to. They won't be able to track the car off on the road till you get to the destination.
Now, why did you buy this thing?
I bought it for that purpose. For each time they want to aid them to bring car to me.
So how many vehicles have they brought to you? And what kind of vehicles? Name the kind of vehicles.
They brought five vehicles to me. And
what type of vehicles?
2 Venza, Toyota Venza, 1 RX 350 Lexus Jeep, 1 RS 330, and 1 Corolla.
So how much did you buy each of those vehicles?
Each of those vehicles, I buy it according to how
much?
Like the Venza, I buy it 800,000.
And the other one?
The Lexus?
Yes.
The Lexus too, I buy it 800,000.
The what?
The Venza, I said 2 Venza, so I buy the Venza 800,000. I buy the 350 to 800,000.
Okay.
And I buy the 330, RS 330 600,000.
So
I buy the Corolla 400,000.
So how do you now sell them? When you want to sell them, how much do you sell them?
Like the Venza, I bought 800,000. I sold it at 2 million, but the guy paid me 1.6.
Where did you sell it?
I sell it here in Abuja, in Kuje, precisely.
What are the other ones?
The others, like the RS 350, I didn't sell it before IRT apprehended us. It was not sold.
For you? How long have you been doing this?
No, I started this around May this year.
All right. Did you ever envisage that the police will arrest you?
No.
How were you arrested? Just give us a brief.
Yes, I was arrested in the last transaction.
Leave that one.
Okay, wait.
What is your advice?
Okay, now wait, we know the answer one. What question did you ask?
I want to ask you, this one, do you have any other technology device that you have in mind, apart from this one, that you still want to use?
No.
No. Apart from this one,
no.
that you see give out to them?
No.
Okay, so what made you to go into this business?
After this one, the money.
What made you to go into this?
What made me go into this business is I needed money. I needed to raise money.
Then your advice to car owners?
What is your advice to other criminals?
Yes, my advice to other criminals is crime doesn't pay. Car owners, my advice for them is they should avoid late movements, unnecessary late movements, because all of these activities do take place in the night.
All right, thank you.
Sorry, your name,
thank
your
you.
name.
Johnson.
Your name again?
Johnson what?
Johnson Alfa. Johnson Alfa.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. It's okay. Go.
Okay.
So this one will be at the front, while this one will be at the back.
At the front of what?
At the front of the car. So one will be the driver. So when we are moving, I will be looking for passenger. So I will get one woman, they will enter at the back. Then the person in the front, that will be the person that will carry the seat back. So the person at the back will be the person that will bring the head on his lap. So the person in the front will carry the bag and know what is inside the bag. They will now ask her for if you have ATM or if you don't have ATM, we'll drop you. If you don't have anything, we'll drop you. If you have something or phone.
How do you handle your victims?
How you handle our victims? If you have ATM, then we'll ask you for the PIN number. Then you tell him the PIN number. The person in the front will now go to the ATM to withdraw the money.
No, how do you profound them in your car?
They will just line down in the person at the back.
Who does that?
This very one that is in back. Collins, one person.
Who? Current.
Which one? Collins. Okay, now when you want to withdraw money at the ATM, Collins, who normally go to withdraw money?
When I went to the ATM, I would just slaughter the ATM card. I will now put the ATM card and press the PIN number. Sometimes if you pay, the person will say you have money, sometimes we'll go there, we'll not see money. We'll return.
How do you cover your face when you want to collect the money?
Not sometimes I don't cover my
But
face.
when you want to cover, how do you do it?
I just wear face card, normal person wear card.
So like how much they withdraw sometimes?
So, it's not all to, just started new. It's not to 4 times we went to the
And how
ATM.
much on the
The only money we would have made, 3 of us, is 130,000.
How do you share it?
We will share it. This person will take 2%, and this me and this one will take 1%. The owner of
Now, what is the 1%? We're not
both the person and the person that
that
have
1%
the,
is how much?
like sometimes we'll go, we'll get 5,000. Inside the 5,000, he will take we divide the money into 4. He will take 2 parts. 2 of us will take 1 part.
So what about you say you like Lepan or that? People like me and people like this one. So
Why do you go for slim people?
Because we don't know the work, we just started new.
Depends
We don't know the work.
That's not what you told me before. Give him.
I mean, anybody, we're now doing something that will hurt anybody, so we don't need somebody that's strong. I don't know, but it's the only talk that we use.
So how is the know the one we're not strong now?
Well, just use talk to put fear in your body.
If the person don't come get money, waiting now.
We'll drop you.
How? Safely?
Safely.
Why do you like slim people?
But not people that will be too drunk. We don't need somebody that will be too drunk that will pass our power.
You can carry fat one before you give a problem. You can carry fat one before you give a problem.
No, I don't carry any fat.
The fat women are too strong.
Hello. What were you people doing before you ventured into this crime?
Huh?
What were you people into before you ventured into this crime?
Actually, I'm a taxi driver.
You.
Who owns the motor you use for this crime?
Jonah is around. We have come here before.
In a PLC.
Hello? You people used to tie women rope at the neck.
No, we are not.
You have done it to my wife.
No.
To me. So it's one chance. Is it not?
We normally go to ATM stand, ATM points. We'll go and pretend as if we want to withdraw, or sometimes we'll actually make withdrawals. So when we're at the ATM point, we'll be watching people coming to withdraw. And we might pretend that we're having network challenges too. And we'll find a victim that's having challenges withdrawing. At that point, if the person wants to withdraw, we might just step forward as if we want to help the person to withdraw. So if we help the person withdraw, once we remove the card, we'll exchange the card and give the person, swap the card and give the person a replica of the card he or she brought to the point. And go. After we might have picked his or her pin already.
Do you do it a particular group of people or young or old? What are your targets? How do you pick the pin?
We'll stand behind the person when the person wants to impute the pin. We'll be behind you, then we'll be watching your hand as you're imputing the pin. That's how we normally get the pin. Since 2016.
Okay, you have been doing this since 2016.
No, I've graduated then.
Okay, so how long have you been doing this fraud?
And how much have you realized?
Since 2016.
How much have you realized so far?
I started in 2016. I was arrested. We were arrested in 2016. So after I released, I now went for service.
So they were arrested and you were charged to court.
We were charged to court.
So how much have you made since, and what have you been doing with the money? What business did you set up?
Since I didn't set up any business.
How much have you realized?
So what do you do with the money?
The money doesn't. I've realized over 3 million, but it doesn't come. It doesn't come once. It doesn't come once. Sometimes it comes in pieces. Depends on the number of people that you go out to do the work with. That's how we share it.
Are you married now?
No, I'm not married.
So how do you spend your time, How do you wind out?
How I spend my time?
Yes, your time, your leisure.
Okay, before I was caught, I was actually working.
Working where?
I was doing.
How do you know each other?
You guys are.
Why are you interrupting?
After continue with what you're saying. How do you hang out?
Before now, me I was actually working.
Where?
I was doing a contract with Society of Family Health.
Okay, now.
I have a question for him.
Okay,
Right
just.
now, you know the world is going to see everything. They watch what you have just said here. How would you advise the public against people like you when they go to make withdrawals?
Answer it. You answer it.
What is your advice?
My advice for the general public is once they are at the ATM points, they shouldn't allow anybody interfere with their card, or once they want to input their PIN, they should make sure they hide the PIN when inputting it. And they shouldn't allow anybody to have access to the card or touch that card at the point, at the ATM point.
Do you have a particular time of the day you operate, or you operate anytime?
Anytime.
So how do you feel now?
I feel very, very bad.
Ina ba da maganin gargajiya da roƙon Allah ga mutane daban-daban kan bukatu daban-daban.
He said he give traditional medicine to people and he also pray for them as a suicide.
That is a native doctor.
Menene halakanka da wannan kidnapping da aka yi?
Wannan kidnapping da aka yi daga
sarkin rubuci.
Daga sarkin rubuci, abinda na sani an sani daga cikin masu yin addu'a kan bukata ta biya. Lokacin da aka ce ya saya kudi naira miliyan 5 amma so suke sai ya saya miliyan 6. Ya na gani na ce to duk yadda kuka gani ko kuka san wane ne to ku yi. To lokacin ne suka ce sun karɓi miliyan 6 a wurinsa. Ni ma an ware min wani abu daga ciki kamar 50,000.
He said the role he played in the kidnapping of Rubuchi district head. He prayed for the kidnappers. They told him that they wanted to pay the ransom of 5 million naira. He told them that the money is not enough, but at the end of the day, they told him that they collected the ransom of 6 million naira, and they shared it among themselves and kept the sum of 50,000 for them before he was rounded. Before he was rounded.
Now how long has he been praying for
Yawa,
kidnappers?
waɗannan mutane ta waya muke saduwa da su, ban san su ba ta san ni ba. Kafin na je na karɓi la'ada ta sai
shekara nawa kake kana tare da irin wannan mutane kana musa?
Ni kwata-kwata daga fara addu'an da wasu abubuwa bana shekara 6, amma su wata 4.
He said that he spent 6 years praying for armed robbers and kidnappers.
Okay. For the ATM robbers, no, for the one chance robbers, we've also discovered something that should be of interest to the banking sector. When these one chance robbers collect ATM from their victims, they forcefully extract their PIN numbers from them. And while still holding down the suspect, the victim, one of the suspects goes out to make withdrawals from ATM machines. And part of the thing they do is to ensure that while they are doing the withdrawals, they have their faces adequately concealed, being aware that most ATMs have got cameras. They either wear dark shades or they put on hats or ball caps that makes it difficult for you to identify them. Perhaps we may need to work with the banking regulators and the bankers themselves to ensure that we outlaw the use of apparels that cover or conceal your faces while making withdrawals. With these equipments, these criminal elements are able to move stolen vehicles from one place to another and keep the tracking systems in those stolen vehicles inactive. Surprisingly, this equipment was procured from an online shop. The suspect procured 4 of them. 3 have been recovered. Efforts are in top gear to recover the last item. Incidentally, what the suspect does is to rent this out to robbery syndicates who steal very exotic and expensive cars, turn on the jamming equipment or the anti-tracking equipment, and make sure that whatever tracking device that is in the vehicle remains inactive until they get to their final destination. By so doing, they are able to beat the searchlights of the tracking companies and equally make detection difficult. But like they say, there is no perfect crime.